Oh, hello Julie, you've got in contact with a beauty dilemma. You're going through the menopause at the moment, and what's happened is you're explaining that your skin's gone really spotty and breakout, and that your existing products you can't use, and that you've even succumbed to just using water on the skin. Well, number one, well done, because stepping back out of your routine and using less is what you should be doing. But what you should be doing maybe is stepping out less and just using a cleanser and a moisturizer, or just something like rosehip oil or almond oil, using that to cleanse your skin, and then taking it off with warm water in a flannel or warm water and cotton wool gently, and then putting a few drops back on. So you actually need to go back to treating your skin as sensitive and very allergy prone. If you read and look at my tutorials and the free videos on my website on AlisonYoungBeauty.com, it will tell you more about skin through menopause, skin through sensitivity, skin through illness, and that's how your skin is actually reacting at the moment. Check with your doctor too, because obviously if they're very profuse and they've got a lot of infection in them and they're very breakout and they've got sebum in them, then maybe add into your regime something like either propolis if they're very sensitive and spotty, or tea tree, even just using the wash in the shower can help if they're not sensitive but they are just infected as well. But if you speak to your doctor too, if they're getting out of sorts and they're getting too difficult to handle, then they may be able to help you, because obviously through the menopause there's a lot of hormonal changes and there's a lot of things sometimes that the doctor can help you with too as well. You've also mentioned on there as well that you're using very little product. I want you to also look at maybe your makeup, because that can help give you a little bit of confidence too. And with your makeup, you want to be using free from ranges, something like going back to the original Bare Minerals foundation, because that's completely natural pigment and zinc ingredients in there for you. So that's very gentle, very kind on the skin. Just be really careful to keep the brush really clean. Wash it in your shampoo, your face wash it in a tea tree wash, because that will actually keep it soft and stop any infection on there. And when you can start to add more moisturizing in, what you'll probably find is something like, as I say, the natural oil, a singular oil, not a multi-blend oil to begin with, and then also something like a hyaluronic acid serum. It's not harsh, it's naturally present in your skin, but when you're going through the menopause and your skin goes out of balance and you're sweating a lot, you're lacking hyaluronic acid in your skin, and then your skin can't look after itself as well. So that will add moisture in a liquid form to compensate for the skin. The simple oil, like a singular oil, like a rosehip, an almond, a sesame, a jojoba, a vitamin E, just a singular oil, that will actually help to give the oil-based moisture, which is basically where your skin's going out of balance because your skin is not producing its own amounts in the correct proportion of the hydrolipidic film, which is the natural water in the skin, the natural oil in the skin. So I hope that helps. And then what you can do is when it starts to clear up, or on nights when it doesn't feel so sensitive, you can slot in some of your other products, and you will be able to go back to your favorite products and favorite brands. So just put the top on them, put them in a cool dark cupboard, and then just bring them out one at a time, or just work on one area at a time. Like still use your more complex products which have got more ingredients, maybe around the eye or on the neck if the spots and the breakouts aren't in that area. So thanks very much for your question, and if anyone that's watching this video wants to get in touch to maybe get their question answered in the future, if you sign up to my newsletter on AlisonYoungBeauty.com on my website with free tutorials, then I will let you know when I'm doing a next filming session and be asking and doing call out to you of any questions that you want covered too.